Good afternoon, Mr. Neeraj Katariya.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
So you are heading smart cities for PwC, and we hear from you that PwC is working already in 11 smart cities.
The number has gone up to 17.
17.
Yes.
So you are already having the lion's share of work in India when it comes to smart cities. So I have a question for you, and you are also there in the panel later today. How do you see the smart city work in context to standards?
Well, there can't be two views about the need of standardization, right? I mean, definitely they are needed. The challenge is, as I said, the 11 has gone up to 17. Similarly, the implementations and the rest of the work is also progressing at a very rapid clip. So how do we keep pace with that? When are we going to come up with those standards? When are we going to start those certifications? And when are we going to have that ecosystem in place to enable us use those standards? So somewhere that's the timing part is the issue. Otherwise, one cannot actually, even for an iota of a second, not agree with what we are discussing today. It's just that we need to be a little quick in our thinking, in our execution, and rolling out the standards and the standardization around it.
Since you are active in 17 of them, I hope you will play a vital role as in PwC, educating the administrators about the kind of challenges and the kind of technology solutions. Any views on that? How do you plan to do that?
So that is not a challenge. They're all aware of it. They're all quite market savvy people out there, the people with whom we are interacting. The challenge is the availability of the ecosystem, the SIs, the OEMs, who are there to support those standards. And because at the end of the day, when we issue the RFPs, we need credible bidders. That is the first problem that we face. So if we don't have that that ecosystem in place, education will take us only that far, right? So as I said, the timing is perfect. The only thing is we need to increase our pace of execution, because otherwise we'll be a little late, and then the second round probably they'll become much more effective, but by then would have lost few billions in trying to sort of learn and then unlearn these things.
So today in the workshop we have cities from Europe, Korea. Do you think this kind of exchange of knowledge can also get us there faster?
Yeah, it's important, and let me tell you that this is already there in sort of by MOUD, the way they conceptualize the whole plan and all. So that collaboration thing is happening, right? It is what is more important is that, as I said, the ecosystem, the local SIs, OEMs who are actually trained on those domains and are enabling the execution here. The knowledge bit is somewhere there, between consultants, between those international bodies likes of you, and who are active in this space. We are getting that enough feedback. It's just that we need to enable our Indian companies, our Indian ecosystem to raise their level and support the process along the way.
So we look forward to hear from you
Sure.
more about the smart city requirements later today in the panel. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.